Hey everybody, it's Anita Foster with the Arlington ISD, and we have just surprised our 8th grade math teacher, Jorge Cervantes, as the Reliant Energy Dallas Cowboys Teacher of the Month. Tell us what happened today.
Yeah, so I was going through my warm-up, class had just started. I was doing my thing with my students, and next thing I know, I have like 10 or 20 people rush into my room like this guy. I'm still trying to process the whole thing. I was just shocked, but it was a pleasant surprise.
I do believe Hugo, the armadillo, came in first, so I really want to know what you were thinking.
I had no idea what to expect. I just saw a bunch of cameras. I saw a mascot, so I assumed something good, and it is, so I'm glad that it turned out that way.
Well, we're thrilled for you. Your principal is with us, Dr. Matt Varnell, our principal here at Gunn Junior High and Fine Arts and Dual Language Academy. How proud are you today?
You know, teachers work so hard, and Jorge is one of the best of the best. And I think the thing that amazes me is not only does he do exceptional work, does he without fail put kids before his own interests, but he does it with an amazing amount of humility. And that modesty that he brings to the job means always about doing what kids need. And that doesn't mean it's the easiest thing, but I can count on him every time without fail to do the right thing and to do what's best for kids. And nothing gives me more pleasure when I'm having a bad day to just go sit in his room and see the way he connects, the authenticity, the reality. He brings his story to that classroom, and he really does change lives.
I want to come back and talk about your story a little bit more, but we couldn't just show up with, the principal and an armadillo. We brought Dallas Cowboys legend Everson Walls out today. Thank you so much for joining us. You didn't have to do this. What made you want to come out today and celebrate?
Well, the Cowboys invited me out here knowing how important this is for not just Reliant, but for all the teachers in the school district. So all we try to do is make it a little bit more, bring a little bit more pop.
And you definitely brought the pop. We saw that.
We brought Hugo, we brought Leanne, we brought people that would make sure he understood that Cowboys are putting a lot into this, and so is Reliant Energy.
And we appreciate that. You mentioned Leanne is here with us as well with the Reliant Energy. Evan's also here. We're going to get to Allie with the Dallas Cowboys as well, because it's a total team effort, right? Just like sports.
It really is. Reliant and the Cowboys partnered 4 years ago to start the Cowboys Class Acts program, and so we couldn't think of a better way to honor local educators than with the fun surprise, the $4,000 to be used in the classroom or at the school, and we've donated $100,000 since we started the program to 27 educators, and so this is just the first award of this season and this year, so we're excited to continue bringing this program.
Well, we're thrilled because it's so special to our teachers. I want to turn to our Deputy Superintendent, Jennifer Collins, who's here today. This is the first time you've been at a Dallas Cowboys Reliant Energy Teacher of the Month presentation, and you got to meet Jorge Cervantes. How was today for you?
So it was amazing. I'm so thankful for the community support and the way that the community's come out and, just love on our kids and love on our teachers. I'm thankful for our teachers who not only think about the best things for their classroom, but the way that they partner together with their teams. And this is just a great representation of good things happening in this district.
And we couldn't do it, as we mentioned, without our partners. Reliant Energy, we appreciate you. Allie, I'm going to come down to you and talk a little bit about our partnership with the Dallas Cowboys. You guys are here for us all the time, too. Now, you have been out with us many times on our Teacher of the Month visits. What makes this so special for you?
Yeah, education and just empowering students and teachers is so important to both Reliant and the Dallas Cowboys, the Gene and Jerry Jones family and their foundations. And so for us, it's special. It's special to come out here and get to see teachers in action in their classrooms, hear the high regards that their principals and superintendents and peers have to say about them. And so it's a blessing for us to be out here and get to celebrate them and the students and the future of the city and the school district.
Absolutely. And Evan, I know you've been out with us several times too, and I appreciate every time we see you guys and you're just always energized. Why is it important to you to celebrate teachers?
I mean, well, they just really are the ones who are, investing in the future of our cities, our country, and we're so grateful to have, wonderful partners who empower us to be able to do that and to, have special days like today come to life.
It was really special today because as we were talking with Jorge Cervantes today, you shared a little bit of your personal story, and I want you to share that with our viewers today too, about how you grew up and the value system that you brought with you.
Yeah, first and foremost, I always put my students first. Growing up, I didn't really have anything handed down to me. my parents instilled in me that anything that I wanted, I'd have to work for. So I make sure that I make my students aware of that and instill in them a drive to whatever they want to do, go out there and get it. It's not going to be handed to them. It's not going to be easy. So I just want to make sure my students work hard for whatever it is that they want.
And we hear from your students, and they love your class, but they also love to be on the court with you. Tell us all the sports that you coach.
Yeah, I also coach here, so I coach basketball, track, and soccer. It's the same thing out on the field. I'm very competitive, so the reason why I love being a coach is for me to get and instill some fire into my athletes so that they go out there and compete with whoever they go out there and face. So I'm just make sure that my students are disciplined and they're go-getters, basically. That's what I want them to be.
Well, you have instilled fire, I know, in all of us and in everyone watching today. So for Reliant Energy, the Dallas Cowboys, future Hall of Famer Everson Walls. I believe. I'm a believer. And for you, especially our staff here in the Arlington ISD, congratulations. You are an outstanding Teacher of the Month. We appreciate you. And we appreciate all of you for watching. Y'all go down in the comments and you give a high five to Coach Cervantes. We'll see you on our next Facebook video. Thank you, Hugo.